You are doing everything right. You are disciplined. You are eating healthy foods like chicken and broccoli. You are in a calorie deficit. You might even be waking up at 5 a.m. to go running or doing intense HIIT workouts 3 or 4 times a week. You are putting in the work. But when you stand in front of the mirror and lift up your shirt, the reality hits you hard. Your belly fat hasn't moved an inch. In fact, you might feel like you look softer or more bloated than when you started. It is the most frustrating feeling in the world. You feel like your body is broken, and the standard fitness advice just makes it worse. Influencers and trainers tell you, you're just not working hard enough, eat less, move more, push harder. I am here to tell you, that advice is dead wrong. In your specific situation, eating less and training harder might actually be the exact reason why you are still fat. If your body is under high stress, you cannot diet your way to a six-pack. Today we are not fixing your calories, we are fixing your hormones. Here is the reality check. Your body is not a calculator, it doesn't just subtract calories burned from calories eaten. Your body is a complex chemistry lab. Let me explain exactly what is happening inside you right now. When you drastically cut calories, that is a stressor. When you do intense cardio, that is a stressor. When you have a busy job, financial worries, or lack of sleep, those are all stressors. When you combine all of these at once, your body does not think, oh, let's get lean for summer. It thinks, we are starving, we are being chased, and we are under attack, we need to survive. This triggers your body's primary stress hormone, cortisol. Now, cortisol isn't the villain. We need it. It wakes you up in the morning, it mobilizes energy, and it regulates inflammation. But in our modern world, cortisol is chronically elevated. It stays high all day long. And when cortisol is high, it becomes your metabolism's worst enemy. Here is the specific science that explains your belly fat. Fat cells are not all created equal. The fat cells in your belly, specifically the deep visceral fat that surrounds your organs, are biologically different from the fat on your arms or legs. These belly fat cells have 4 times more cortisol receptors than fat cells anywhere else on your body. Think of your belly fat like a magnet for stress. When your cortisol is high, your body goes into defense mode. It wants to protect your vital organs. So, it specifically directs fat storage to your midsection. It creates a cortisol belly, or a stress belly. But it gets worse. High cortisol is catabolic to muscle tissue. That means it breaks down your hard-earned muscle to convert it into quick energy called glucose. This raises your blood sugar, which then raises another hormone called insulin. And here is the trap. You cannot burn fat when insulin is high. So, if you are stressed and dieting hard, you are literally burning your muscle tissue for fuel, while simultaneously storing fat on your belly. You are working hard to become skinny fat. This is why you see marathon runners who still have a soft midsection. This is why busy executives often have thin legs but a large belly. It is not laziness, it is biology. So, how do we fix this? If training harder is the problem, what is the solution? The answer is to signal safety to your body. You need to switch your nervous system from fight or flight to rest and digest. Here are the 3 actionable steps to lower cortisol and finally unlock belly fat loss. Step 1. Stop the chronic cardio and switch to walking. If you are running 10K every day to burn fat, stop. Prolonged medium-intensity cardio keeps cortisol levels elevated for hours. Instead, I want you to walk. Walking is the ultimate fat burner for stressed individuals. It is low impact, so it doesn't spike cortisol, but it still burns calories. It also lowers stress levels mentally. Aim for 10,000 steps a day, ideally outside in nature. Do this instead of your 5 a.m. run for 2 weeks, and watch what happens. Step 2. Prioritize sleep over early morning workouts. I see this mistake constantly. People wake up at 4:30 a.m. to train, getting only 5 or 6 hours of sleep. This is a disaster for your waistline. Sleep is the primary time your body flushes out cortisol and balances your hormones. One night of bad sleep can reduce your insulin sensitivity by up to 30%. That means the next day, your body is primed to store fat. If you have to choose between an extra hour of sleep or a workout when you are exhausted, choose the sleep. Every single time, you will get leaner by sleeping more. Step 3. Eat stress-fighting nutrients and stop starving. Your body burns through minerals rapidly when you are stressed. Most stressed people are deficient in magnesium and vitamin C. You need to replenish these. Include leafy greens, avocados, seeds, and maybe a high-quality magnesium bisglycinate supplement before bed to help you relax. And importantly, stop the extreme calorie deficit. A moderate deficit of 300 to 500 calories is fine, but a starvation diet of 1,000 calories signals danger to your body. Eat enough whole foods to tell your body, we are safe, there is no famine. To summarize, you cannot stress your way to a flat stomach. You cannot punish your body into being lean. You have to work with your physiology, not against it. Relax more, walk more, sleep more. It sounds counterintuitive, but for many of you watching this, doing less is the key to achieving more. Try this approach for 30 days. Prioritize recovery and walking, and watch the belly fat finally start to melt away. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more science-based truth about your health. See you in the next video.